everybody. Got a video for you today. It's a bit different. I'm conscious that I've not posted anything for a while. Been quite busy. I had hoped to have a VR to Craig from Leaf Life Bushcraft's tree identification competition up by now, but I've just not had a chance to get out. And what we're going to look at today is one of the jobs on the list that's been stopping me getting out. It's way overdue. I'm going to see if the mead that I've been making has worked. Basically, I've got a couple of friends who, for the purposes of YouTube, will remain nameless. They have an allotment and they keep bees, and for the past couple of years they've been very kind and given me a small bucket of honey. Just make a gallon. I used to make wine and beer in bigger batches, but I just haven't got the space, and I really should have got this racked off by Christmas, so it's well overdue, and I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be alright, and I'll show you why. Now, I don't know how well this is going to come across on the low-res camera, but when you look at the sediment, there's two layers. The bottom layer obviously is the first flush of the yeast, and that looks perfectly fine. But then the layer that's settled over that is a lot darker. And what I'm worried about is that because I've left it so long, there is a possibility that that second layer of yeast has started to autolyse, basically to digest itself. If it has, then it's probably going to taste horrible. I'm hoping it hasn't, and I'm hoping to get away with it and see if we can get a couple of bottles of drinkable mead. So I'll come back to you shortly when I've done the messy bit. Hello again. It's done. I've racked it off. I bottled it up. What I did was siphoned it off into two plastic containers. The top half into one, hoping that would be the clearest and the brightest, and then the bottom half into another, with the idea that to get the maximum yield from the one demijohn I would probably have to accept a little bit of haziness in some of the mead, because obviously as you get to the bottom you disturb the sediment. So I think it's gone alright up to now. This is a glass from the bottom half, and there is a very slight haze on it. It's not going to win you any prizes, but it certainly smells nice. Doesn't smell musty, so I think I've got away with what I was worried about with the yeast autolysing. So the ultimate test. Oh my god, that's lovely. That's the best one I made for ages. It's better than last year's. I don't measure the ingredients. I probably had about 5.5 pounds of honey, and if you start off with 3 pounds to a gallon, you end up with a very dry, light wine style mead. And if you push it up to 5 to 6 pounds of honey to the gallon, you get a thicker, sweeter, more of a liqueur type, and you could be getting up to 16-17% alcohol quite easily. And considering that's from the bottom half, which theoretically is the ropey half, I think I've got to declare this project a success. I'll show you the yield. I bottled it up, and cheers. So here we've got the finished product. The 3 bottles at the back, they were the top half of the demijohn, and I was hoping to do my taste test from the top half so that I could see how clear it looked in the glass. But the plastic container didn't have quite enough in for the extra glass. And then the 2 at the front are from the bottom half, and you can see there's a slight haze on there, and I've got a bit left over in the plastic container because I had no more spare bottles to hand. So all in all, I think that's gone very well, and here's to next year's crop. Hope you found that interesting, something a bit different. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.